Good morning, Ganothi Sayutan, peace, love, happiness, joy, all of the good feeling emotions to you and your family. And today I wanted to share and make you aware of the Wim Hof Method. And if you've never heard of it, it's a breathing method and also a cold exposure method. And the breathing method is very, very powerful, and it's advanced. And when I say it's advanced, I mean that it gets you into the brainstem. It helps you to achieve what the goal of most meditation is, and that's to reach the place of peace. If you've never done it before, if you just simply Google the Holy of Holies as the brain, and I'm sure you'll come across some of the great information there. A lot of there's an Italian, I wish I could remember his name, and he did a lot of research about it, and has a lot of information, a lot of really cool graphics about how when you look at the brain and the way the brain is structured with the two hemispheres, and just everything about the brain and the way that it's set up, it definitely is the Holy of Holies. There's no arguing it. And or in the Ark of the Covenant, the symbolism of the Ark of the Covenant, the Holy of Holies, is definitely a picture of the brain. But entering up there can be a challenge for us, because today, as some people have said, humankind is becoming more reptilian, more cold-blooded than mammal. And because we are living, in the reptilian brain, most of the time we're living in survival, we're living in fight or flight. And so that's the chemistry that we're activating. And with going into a deep breathing session, especially with the Wim Hof method, where you breathe in fully and breathe out not fully, just kind of like what is natural for you to breathe out. You do it a certain amount of times that is good for you. Everybody's different. And then on your last breath, on the exhale, you hold the exhale, and you just hold that until you comfortably feel like you can't hold it anymore, and you feel the urge to breathe, and then you take a quick breath in. And when you do it a few times, a few sessions, a few rounds, when one of the times when you feel comfortable with it, and you feel relaxed with it, and being relaxed is the key. You can't be stressed out, you can't rush it, you can't feel like you have to do it fast, it's not hyperventilating. But when you achieve a comfort level and you have actually charged your bloodstream, you've charged your body with oxygen, you've given your body enough oxygen, and you've become alkaline in your blood. You actually really don't need to breathe, because the oxygen is already in your blood and it's already feeding all of your systems. And what that does is the reptilian brain is a little bit concerned about this. Wait, we're not breathing? What's going on here? We can't survive without breath. And so what happens is you actually come out of the reptilian brain, and you enter into different places of the brain, which enables you to enter the subconscious consciously, and that is where you can really make some powerful changes. And so after a little bit of practice, a little bit of peaceful, non-judgmental, no stress practice, when you get to the place where you pull that breath in, you will feel your energy trickle up and flow. It's a beautiful feeling. It'll flow up, from the base of your spine, through your abdomen, through your chest, through your neck, and you'll feel it reach the upper part of your brain. And doing this, again, is about being able to change your energy. When you change your energy, you change your life. And all of these simple tools can help us to get out of, what I think is best identified as a mainstream species. People may identify it as Babylon. It's a general public that is conditioned to serve a system that is not looking out for its best interest. It's a system that simply serves itself. It's a system that needs, energy from humans. And that type of system historically is never out for the best interest of each human individually. It's only out for its own survival. Think of the Matrix. That is such a overwhelmingly, just phenomenal movie that explains this type of system to us. But when you can get out of that type of influence, when you can be free of feeling obligated to be an identity that has been imposed upon you, but isn't who you really truly are, it's not your authentic self. When you can get free of that, that's when you start to recognize your own personal power. That's when you start to recognize your ability to manifest your desires, manifest your destiny, and help others do the same. And what happens is when our collective consciousness reaches a certain threshold, some people have said that the numbers say that it's only the square root of 1%. The square root of 1% of the population is all that is needed to provide change for all of us. And when we reach that threshold, if you're interested in some of the studies that back it, you just look at the Middle East Peace Project, which is amazing. I mean, the data is just amazing, and it's very, very, conclusive, and it does a really, really good job just simply confirming what the ancient, healthy mothers and fathers who have always been concerned with the health of their children throughout the generations, through our every type of our health, our mental health, our spiritual health, our emotional health, those types of spiritual influences throughout the ages, the books that they have written, the information that they have given us, the help that they have given, have always been pointing to this, have letting us know that we live in a holographic reality. Everything is energy. We know everything is light particles. Everything is vibrating at a fast speed or a slow speed, different types of speeds. But nothing is really solid. It's all energy. And the energy, the matter, the photons, the electrons, the neutrons, everything that we see as matter is made of, is sensitive to our consciousness. Look up the double slit experiment. Phenomenal. Anything about quantum physics is just really, really so helpful to help us to see what the ancient, I don't want to use any denominational names, but the ancient mothers and fathers who spoke to us and gave us information that help us to be healthy. Loving guidance, loving, caring information, loving, caring instruction given to us and passed down over the ages in the heart of a mother, in the heart of a father, in the heart of a kind one who cares about us, who unconditionally loves us, who has the heart of the Creator. And when you are able to raise your consciousness out of survival, out of fight or flight, raise your consciousness, enter into your own upper brain, your own midbrain, your own holy of holies, you become aware of the Christ consciousness, and not only that, the Christ consciousness energetic grid that the ancients have built to vibrate and to continually vibrate through all of the ancient sites like the Great Pyramid and the pyramid sites in Egypt, the pyramid sites through South America, Russia, all over the world, the stone circles, Stonehenge, and many more. All of the ancient sites that our ancient ancestors built are actually keeping a vibration of the Christ consciousness and the energetic grid that remains around planet Earth. And that's another interesting study of why that was done, but really, really interesting. But anyway, when you enter that level of the brain, you tap into a higher consciousness, a higher assistance, and just a higher way of looking at yourself and looking at life, and contributing to our collective consciousness. And I believe bringing forth the fulfillment of very, very ancient prophecy of returning and restoring the earth back to the original garden paradise through consciousness, not through apocalyptic destruction where man destroys itself or creates an AI that destroys man. All of these scenarios, which are certainly possibilities, it's not just science fiction anymore, but one of the original prophecies, ancient prophecies that have not been tampered with by governments or governmental religious organizations, says that there is a probability, there is a possibility that mankind will come together, recognize who we are as a species, regain our true consciousness, and restore the earth back to the original garden paradise. And this would be a beautiful, and in going back to a garden paradise isn't some type of lowering our consciousness. It's actually a raising of our consciousness to a higher form of existence, to a universal mentality of energy. And it's an ascension. It's going to a higher place, not to a lower place. So love, peace, blessing to you and your family. Genothi Seitan. Have a wonderful day.